I'm gonna start by apologizing to Mr., is it Wolzen? How do you pronounce your last name, sir? Woman, I'm sorry, I'm messing up. At the meeting to discuss whether you were going to be coming in or not to our township, I believe that I targeted a lot of my frustration towards you as a person. It was misdirected. My frustration is really with us even entertaining the idea of going from an ALS service to a BLS service, because we need a paramedic on every call here when there's a paramedic needed on every call. So we don't want to have to wait for a paramedic. If a tone goes out for an ambulance where a medic is needed, we should have that. So, well, we currently have it. So what I'm saying is it wasn't directed at you personally. I just feel like that service, in my opinion, isn't the best thing for the township, and that's where my comments were directed.
I appreciate your apology.
Oh, sorry, thank you. Okay, so I did attend the meeting last week with the Board of Directors for SEREMS, and I appreciate the votes to get me to that place. I just hope that we continue to recognize them as our provider so that I can continue to go and learn more. I was met with some questions and concerns from other township members and representatives, who wanted to know why we were trying to pull away from SEREMS. And I had no answer. When we were here for the workshop, there wasn't really an answer given. So I was really frustrated for not being able to give them an answer because we weren't given one here. So that was frustrating for me. There were a lot of looks of concern and frustration. Then I mentioned how the $30,000 that we can't seem to come up with was a factor, in my opinion, but that wasn't really 100% the reason. I was given this the same information that Linda has, with the exception of the $5 a head for all the townships, with the exception of Jefferson Hills and Elizabeth Township, who pay $9 a head. I'm sorry, $8.50 a head, because they have a base, and so the ambulances are staged there so that they pay a little bit more to sort of house them and offer that service. So it was a struggle to sit through that and listen to all of the numbers and how it all makes sense everywhere else, and not here. I just don't understand why we're trying to get rid of something that's actually working here. You know, I don't know what warranted that. And when Jonathan stood here last week, I was really kind of sad that we couldn't give him an answer. Not we, but there was no answer given. My last comment is that Mr. Eskin, with him resigning, I'm a little bit bummed out because I know that he had public safety close to his heart, and I feel like he was really on that front looking out for the township. So I really hope that we can get that piece back. Mr. Cree, I know that you have an affinity for, public safety and such. So, and I feel like maybe, I don't know, Mr. Trax, Mr. Lawson, since you weren't here for the workshop, if you got to hear all of the pieces for the BLS service coming in from first response. If you did not, I feel badly, because there was a lot of information that we really did hear that wouldn't be the best thing for our township. So, thank you.
Thank you, Janet.
I have a question for you, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
Should we decide to keep SEREMS, when the board votes, if we stick with SEREMS, would you consider, like, if you're gonna go, would you consider doing some sort of informal report on your meetings?
Absolutely.
I appreciate you even going, but it would be so helpful to get, even if it was informal, if you could give it to Terry or Roberta.
Absolutely.
It would be great to get any information.
Yep, thank you. They had a few new members also, so a lot of that was sort of like a meet and greet, and I felt a little bit more comfortable just sitting down, getting to see some faces and hearing some names. So that was nice. So absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.